Somewhere, right now, deep in a forest with no road to it and no name on any map, there is a staircase. Clean, polished, waiting. It leads nowhere. And the men and women whose job it is to walk these woods will tell you only one thing about it. Do not climb it. The story doesn't begin in the woods. It begins online, in the places where people go to say the things they're not allowed to say out loud. A man claiming to be a search and rescue officer for a national forest started writing them down. The things he'd seen, the things they're trained not to see. And buried in his accounts was a detail that has haunted the internet ever since. Sometimes, he said, out where there are no trails, no power lines, no reason for anything man-made to be, they find stairs. A perfect staircase, sometimes wood, sometimes carpeted, like it was lifted out of a suburban home and set down in the wilderness 100 years ago. No foundation, no house, no rubble, just steps, rising into open air. And the rule passed between the senior officers and the new ones is always the same. You don't report them. You don't talk about them. And no matter what you think you hear coming from the top of them, you do not climb the stairs. Think about what that rule really means. A rule only exists because someone once did the thing it forbids. Somebody climbed. The people who've seen them describe the same things. The forest goes wrong before you ever see the steps. The birds stop. The insects stop. That low, constant noise a forest always makes. The breathing of it. It just ends. And in that silence, you come around a stand of trees, and there they are. Waiting at the exact moment you're far enough from your truck that no one would hear you call out. They say the steps are clean. That's the part that breaks people. Not dirty, not rotted. Cleaner than anything has a right to be after a single season in the open, let alone 100 years. As if something maintains them. As if something is expecting company. There's an account that goes like this. A searcher alone, last light gone, following what he thinks is a lost hiker's trail. And he hears it, from up the steps, up where there is no up, a voice, calling his name, correctly, in a voice he knows, someone he loves, someone who is, he is absolutely certain, 200 miles away and safe in bed. That's how they get you, not with something monstrous, with something kind, something that sounds like home, calling down from a height that shouldn't exist, asking you gently to just come up. He didn't climb. He said he ran until his lungs gave out and the forest sounds came back like a held breath finally released. He never worked alone again, and he never ever looked back to see if anything had come down the steps to follow. Maybe it's just a story. Maybe it started as fiction on a website and grew the way all the best fears grow, because some part of us already believed it. Because we all know instinctively that the deep woods are not empty, that they are patient. So if you're ever out there, past the trails, past the last sound of the road, and the birds go quiet, and you come around the trees, and you see them, clean, polished, waiting, and something at the top says your name in a voice you'd follow anywhere. Don't answer it. Don't climb. Just walk away. And don't tell anyone what you saw. You've been listening to the Glitchy Darkness. Sleep well.